Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 35 movie recommendations. I just made up like a list of movies that I think would be nice to show you guys, and I don't want to put too much of those like basic movies that everybody knows. Like I added a few that I love a lot, so like you guys can also get recommendations from things that you might have not heard of or not watched. So number one is any MCU movies. If I didn't say any MCU movies, I would have spent this whole video just speaking about every MCU movie. Just watch any. I promise it's worth it. I'm a big Marvel fan, as you can probably see by like a lot of things. I even have my bobbleheads there. But I started from Avengers Endgame, and then I loved Avengers Endgame so much, and I was so confused by the way. But I loved it so much that I went and then like went to the bottom and then made my way back up again. But yeah, any MCU movie you'll love. Number two, Game Night. So Game Night is an action and comedy movie, and it's hilarious. Basically, this friend group who always like has these game nights every weekend, and so one day they decided to do this. One of those like, oh, I got kidnapped, come find me, like what do you call those? Like it wasn't a murder mystery, but it was like a kidnapping mystery themed game night. So like someone will come and like pretend to kidnap and stuff, but everything goes wrong, and if you watch the movie you'll understand. Number three, Crazy Rich Asians. So Crazy Rich Asians is a romantic and comedy. It's a rom-com basically, and it's so nice. The acting is amazing, the film aesthetic, the film plot, a great movie. You're gonna love it. It's basically about this girl who's dating this crazy rich Asian man, and like she didn't know that he was rich until they had like she went to go meet his family. It's really good. I can't really explain, like else I'll spoil stuff. Number four, Superbad. So Superbad is hilarious. It's an OG movie, and it has the best actors. There's Michael Cera, Emma Stone, Jonah Hill. My friend Omar is obsessed with Superbad, and he's the one who like got me into it, and I do highly recommend it. It's so funny and it's just amazing. Number five, A Simple Favor. I love A Simple Favor. It's such a good movie, but you need to have like a lot of concentration when watching the movie, so you can actually understand, because the plot kind of just goes like, what? A Simple Favor is mystery and comedy. Basically, there's this really uptight, mean, rich woman who has like a kid who goes to like this like school, and then there's this really sweet, nice person, and she has her son that goes to daycare, and then they become friends, which was very unexpected. Everybody's like surprised because she's very uptight and like she doesn't want to talk to anybody and stuff. But then she randomly goes missing one day, and nobody knows what happened. It's kind of like the nice girl trying to figure out what happened to her. Where did she go? It's a really good movie, and the ending was wow. Yeah, and there's such great actresses. There's very great actresses in it and actors. Can't believe I forgot their names. My mind's just not working. Yeah, there's Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick and Henry Golding. It's basically a really good cast. It is, and their acting is amazing in it. Number six, Little Woman. Little Woman is a comedy. I can't speak today. What's that? Little Woman, 2019 version. You can watch the old one if you want, but I am recommending for you guys the 2019 one, which has a super amazing cast. I'll tell you the cast in a bit, but it's a romance and drama, so like heartwarming and stuff. It's iconic, you know. There's Timothy Chalamet, Florence Pugh, Emma Watson, there's Meryl Streep. I always struggle pronouncing her name, but Saoirse Ronan. It's like my comfort movie to watch, and it just makes me smile all the time and cry and smile and cry. But yeah. Number seven, Spirited Away. Spirited Away is an anime movie. It's adventure and fantasy. I knew this movie before I knew the word anime existed. I used to watch it as a kid, and I was like, this movie's amazing. Till now, I still love this movie so much. It's basically about this girl and her family, like her mom and her dad. They go into this spirit town, and they don't even know. When it goes like to night, all the spirits come out, and they don't accept like humans and stuff, and you'll see what happens in like the first 5 minutes already. There's like, wow. And the aesthetic of it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, my god. Number eight is Blended. Blended is an iconic comedy starring Andrew. It stars Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Oh my god, you know, everybody keeps, like, not everybody, but a lot of people tell me that I look like Drew Barrymore, and I cannot see it at all. They've always been telling me since I was younger. They're like, oh, you look like Drew Barrymore. I'm like, I don't see it, but I mean, thanks for the compliment. She's iconic. Blended is iconic. It's comedy, and it's basically like these two different families that ended up on the same vacation because both their friends like had a bad date or something, and then they got together. Something like that, but it's so good. Number 9, The Darkest Minds. It's basically all the children in the world all of a sudden start having powers, and there's 4 different types of powers. There's the reds, there's the orange, there's the green, and then there's the blue. And basically like the greens are the smartest, the blue are the people who have like electricity or something. Reds is the most dangerous, and they have like fire and what God knows what. And then orange are people who can read minds and like control minds. They take all children to these camps. You should definitely check that out. It's so interesting. Number 10, Let It Snow. Let It Snow is such a cute romance, drama, comedy. I love to watch it especially during like Christmas time because there's a whole Christmas spirit in it. And my God, is the my God, is the cast iconic. Okay, so the cast is Isabella Merced, Mitchell Hope, Kiranan Shipka, Odair Rush, Liv Hewson, Jacob Batolin. It's like a really good cast. Number 11, Cruella. I did not expect it to be as good as I thought. I was like, it's a Disney movie. Like, how good can it be? It is nothing like how Disney makes their movies. Nothing. My gosh, is it a good movie? Especially like the way that Emma Stone played her. Wow. And I think it is so good, so well portrayed. So well portrayed. Number 12, Pitch Perfect series. The Pitch Perfect series is so iconic. It's so nice. There's a lot of singing in it, and if you don't like singing in like movies, this is still very like amazing. You're gonna love it because obviously they're in a cappella group, and the actresses in it, don't let me get started on how amazing they are, how iconic they are. Try watching it, even for a bit. Even if you start with number 3 or number 2 or number 1, you won't be that confused. I was never confused and I started number 3 first. Number 13, Tick Tick Boom. The new movie that came out with Andrew Garfield. Oh my God, how Andrew Garfield portrayed Jonathan Larson was so accurate, so on point. His acting was immaculate. Tick Tick Boom is a musical and it's drama and it's based on Jonathan Larson. He was an aspiring theater writer. He wanted to like create plays and stuff. He wrote Rent. Some of you may know it. He's a legend. And like, I thought this movie was gonna be so happy and stuff. No! Heartwarming, it's heartbreaking, it's amazing. There's so much emotions portrayed into it. It kind of like shines a light into the real world. Not everything is perfect like portrayed in movies. No, how people are actually struggling to make money. Jonathan Larson had like dreams. He had so much dreams and aspirations and he never gave up. But he worked a job where he barely got money and he still kept those dreams even when people kept rejecting him and rejecting him and rejecting him. And it's just so inspiring. Number 14, Annabelle 2. Okay, yeah, the Annabelle series is nice, but my favorite is number 2. Number 2 was the most scariest in my opinion. Best one. There's so much emotions portrayed in it. You won't be confused, to be honest, if you just start with number 2. Annabelle 2 is really nice. It's basically like this orphanage and all these orphan girls go to this like orphan mansion in the middle of nowhere and Annabelle's there and things go crazy. Number 15, Ma. Ma is an unexpected thriller, psychologically, horror, weird film. It's basically this girl who's really creepy and obsessed with these bunch of teen friends. And she's like old as well, like she's obsessed with these like teenagers. Number 16, Someone Great. I watched this with my friend Layla and it was a really cute movie. It was romance and comedy and I just love it so much. I was confused in the beginning, but you might just want to focus on that part to understand because it jumps right into it. Number 17, Finding Ohana. It was filmed in Hawaii. It's so beautiful. It's a nice family movie. It's adventurous. It's so cute. And it's basically about this like a girl who loves to go, I forgot what's it called, cash something. I don't know, but it's basically like treasure hunting thingy. And basically she's in Hawaii with her family to visit her grandpa or something. She goes into this like adventure. What the fuck? She gets into an unexpected situation. She has to go to this tomb and stuff and her family and her brother and I don't know what. Just, it's really great. Number 18, All the Bright Places. I love the book better than the movie because I feel like the movie was kind of rushed and didn't have like as much feeling into it like the book, but I still recommend you guys to watch it. It's really good. But it is a really sad movie. It's heartwarming, but it is really sad. It does talk a lot about like depression and stuff. So if you guys don't like watching movies like that or don't feel comfortable, then I don't recommend it for you guys. But other than that, I love the movie. So beautiful, so amazing. The acting, amazing. Number 19, Instant Family. So Instant Family is a comedy and drama movie. I love it so much. It's so cute. It's basically this couple who wants to adopt a kid, but they ended up adopting 3 siblings together. One of them is like an older teenage brat, and then the other one's like a younger boy, younger girl. And it's just so cute. Number 20, The Hustle. The Hustle is crime and comedy. Number 20, The Hustle is crime and comedy. It's really funny and it has Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson in it, the 2 main stars. It's basically, I forgot the name of them, but they're people who like catfish people. Not catfish people, but they seduce them and then take their money. I forgot the names of those people, but it's basically that, and then they end up working together to take down this guy and like take his money and stuff. Number 21, Split. Split is this like psychologically weird horror thriller movie, and it's basically this guy who has a dissociative identity disorder. He has 23 alter egos. This is like in the first 5 minutes you'll see that he ends up kidnapping 3 teenage girls. It's so crazy, you should definitely watch. Number 22, Big Mama's House. Oh my god, do I love Big Mama's House. It's really funny. It's one of those like OG iconic classics from the 2000s. It's like this detective guy who needs to like solve something, so he ends up dressing as Big Mama undercover and like goes to this house and like pretends to be her and stuff. It's really good. Number 23, Jojo Rabbit. Jojo Rabbit is a sad war comedy funny movie, but it's not one of those like war movies that there's like lots of fire, gunshots, this, that, dramatic blood. No, it's really like heartwarming. It's kind of like seeing the war from the eyes of a kid. It's like this kid Jojo, he finds like Hitler his icon, so he kind of like imagines Hitler with him everywhere he goes, and it's kind of like shows like his perspective, and he's like, oh, you know, like I love the war stuff, but he's kind of like learns more and more as he goes along. And Scarlett Johansson's in this movie, and she played it so well. I love her so much with all my heart. Number 24, the Harry Potter series. The first time I watched the Harry Potter series was like, I think it was 2020. Yeah, the Harry Potter series is really good, especially if you like magic and fantasy and stuff, then you'll love it. Number 25, We're the Millers. We're the Millers is a comedy and crime movie, and it's really, really funny. Highly recommend it. It is a very iconic movie. Number 26. I know I said I'm not going to mention any MCU movies, but I'm going to mention Shang-Chi because I feel like it isn't really at the moment connected to everything. So even if you watch Shang-Chi alone, you wouldn't be really confused about like where it stands, how this person connects to it. It's an action fantasy, and there's a lot of like culture variation in it. Like I love how they like shine a light on the Asian culture and stuff. It's really beautiful, especially the aesthetic of the film, and like some scenes is just wow. But I highly do recommend Shang-Chi. Number 27, Murder Mysteries. Murder Mystery is a comedy and a mystery movie. It stars Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, the iconic duo. It's basically someone dies on this like trip they went to, and everybody's trying to figure out who killed him. It's so unexpected, like everything about it was so unexpected, like the whole movie. You'll like it. Number 28, Knives Out. Knives Out, mystery, crime, amazing. And it stars such a good cast, especially Chris Evans. Oh my god, do I love Chris Evans. I even have a picture of him over here. I don't know if you can see it. It's also a murder mystery and crimes. So you learn that somebody dies in the beginning of the movie, and everybody's trying to figure out who in that family killed him. Like who killed the grandfather. And everybody's just like, I don't know, did you? And everybody's kind of blaming it on each other and stuff. But you need to like concentrate when watching a movie. You need to sit and focus, or else you will miss a lot and you will be confused. Number 20, The Pursuit of Happiness. So beautiful, so heartwarming. It's drama and it's sad, and it's so well made. And it stars Will Smith with his son, Jaden Smith, I think his name was. Yeah. And it's so cute because it's like this father and his son, and he decided he wanted his son to be like the kid in the movie. So I feel like because of that, there was more emotion portrayed into it, and it also shines a light on like the real world and how people struggle so much. It shows how much he like struggled trying to get money, trying to raise a kid, trying to sell this project, this idea that nobody really wanted. It's just, I find it so amazing and heartwarming. Number 30, Abducted at Plain Sight. If you like documentary and crime films, you're gonna love this. It's a documentary about this girl who got kidnapped by a family friend, and this family friend had his ways with everybody in the family. Like everybody loved him, the dad, the mom, the child, everybody. It's very sickening, like the way he managed to get everybody to be on his side. Like I can't really spoil anything. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Number 31, What Happened to Monday. What Happened to Monday, sci-fi, action, drama. It's basically in this world where you're only allowed to have one child per family, but this family has 7 kids, and they're all born on the same day. I forgot what they're called when they're 7. They're not twins, they're not triplets, but like 7 kids. 7 girls born the same day, and they're all identical. So they decide to name them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll find like later in the movie, like Monday disappears, so it's like, what happens to Monday? It's really, really good. It's crazy. It's not like you can just easily like hide a child, because there's so much like computer generated systems where fingerprints and your facial recognition when you're going in and out of work and everything. So it's very like secure. Number 32, The Devil Wears Prada. It's comedy, drama, very, very, very nice. And Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep is in it. Great, iconic. The fashion in it, wow. Number 34, The Fear Streets Trilogy. Trilogy. Why can't I say trilogy? Trilogy. It's the Fear Street Trilogy. It's a 3-movie series. It's basically, in this like town, there's 2 sides. There's a positive, happy side, and then there's a negative, like bad vibe side. And like all these killers from like the bad side town start to come back to life. And like everybody believes there's like a curse. For the first movie, they're like, oh my god, what's happening? These killers are coming back. Second movie is like them trying to like figure out what happened back in time. And then another one tries to figure out what happened first time, like started this whole thing. Number 35, the last one, The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give is drama, crime, it's injustice. It's amazing. I love the book way more than the movie because I feel like the book gave me more insight. I felt more connected to the character. I understood more. I learned more. The movie is so amazing as well. It's a very inspiring movie. You know, you learn about, for example, the Black Lives Matter. You learn about it. You learn about the real world. What can I say? The thing is, yeah, it's a book, yeah, it's a movie, but these things really happen in real life, and you're just like, it's like you see something that you never thought you would see before. You learn about something new. You're just like, can't believe that we live in a world like this. It's very inspiring. No, this movie, oh wait, I just spoiled something. I need to cut that out. I just think you should all watch it, every single one of you. And if you prefer reading books, I recommend you read this. So I hope you enjoyed this 35 movie recommendations. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want. I'm not gonna force you to. If you do like this, I definitely recommend you guys check out my top 30 show recommendations. I'll put like the thing here or here. Make sure to tell me down below if you ended up watching any of my recommendations and if you liked it or not. See you guys next week.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so